In this video, we will talk about file handling in Python. I'll show you how you can read files, how you can create your own files, how you can update files, and how you can delete files in Python. Okay, so let's start with reading files. So to read a file, I have to create a file first. So here in the same directory, I am creating a new file with some text like hello, my name is Gurmeet Singh, and then in the new line I'm writing my age is 22. Okay, and now I'm saving this file in the same directory as the Python file. Let me name it as gurmeet.txt. Okay, so I've saved a file gurmeet.txt on desktop, and on desktop as well I have tutorial.py file. Okay, now I want to read that particular file. How can I do that in Python? Okay, so to read that file I have to first open that file. Okay, so this is the syntax. Let me give a name to file, let's say f, and then the open function, and then I write here the name of the file as the first argument, which is gurmeet.txt in my case, and then I have to specify the mode as the second argument. Okay, so here in this case I just want to read the file, so for that the mode is r. Okay, small r. Now the file is there. Let me just print f and also its type. Okay, let's run it. So you see it gives me a file not found error. So this type of error can also occur in your case. So in that case you have to specify the full path of the file. So I'm just specifying the full path by hard coding only. So here I'm specifying the full path gurmeet.txt. Okay, now let's run it. You see the file runs. So when I'm printing f, it says it's a text input output wrapper, and its encoding is this, mode is this, and it is of type text input output wrapper. Okay, now I want to read this file. How can I do that? I can make use of function read. Okay, this one f.read. This will read the file for me, and I also want to print the text on screen, so I can simply write print f.read. Okay, read is the method that we can apply on this text IO wrapper. Okay, so now I'm running this one. You see it prints the text from the file, which is hello, my name is Gurmeet Singh, my age is 22. This was how you can read text files. If you want to read binary files like images, you have to specify another mode. This is the mode for reading text file, RT. By default, it only picks up the value. If you even don't specify RT here, by default, it will pick up the mode RT. That means reading text files. Okay, even I write R, it will automatically pick T by default. Okay, so you have to specify different modes for different purpose, right? And if I want to read a binary file, I have to specify B here. Okay, now let's say you only want to read a few characters from the file, not the full file. Then you can do like this. So let's say in the read function, as the first argument I have specified the integer value 10. So this will only read the first 10 characters from the file gurmeet.txt. You can see hello my, that's it. So it just reads the first 10 characters. Okay, and similarly you can specify any number here. Now let's see how you can create your own files, with Python, or you can write into an existing Python file. Okay, so let me first show you how you can create a new Python file. For that also you have to use only open function. Okay, so I'm just modifying this code, and here you have to specify the writing mode. Okay, so for reading we were specifying the R mode. To write we have to specify W mode. Okay, that is a write mode. Okay, now to write content in this file we have to use write method f.write. So here let me write some content. This is the content written by Python. Okay, you can make use of this function as many times as you want. So let me just write a new line here as well using the escape character of new line, that is this one, and then I'm writing here this is the new line. Okay, and then you have to close this file as well. Okay, so after writing the file you have to close this file as well using the f.close method. Only after closing the file it will completely write this entire text into the file. Okay, so here I am writing the text into an existing file which is gurmeet.txt. Okay, now I'm saving this one, and let's see the output. So I run this file, no output, but let's just check the gurmeet.txt file. You see the contents of this file are changed now. This is the content written by Python and this is new line. Similarly, you can make use of this f.write method to write into any existing file. Okay, so now I use the write method. Okay, so even if I will write something else here, let's say something else. Okay, you see currently the text is which we have previously written. Now I have written here something else and I am running this one. Okay, you see the old text is now gone. It has overwritten the old text. So this mode W, whenever is specified, it overwrites the file. Okay, it removes the previous contents and start writing from the start. If you want to retain the previous content, okay, okay, let me write some previous content here. I am writing in the file. Okay, I should not be removed. Okay, I have written here I should not be removed. Then you can use append method, that is A. Okay, this will not remove the existing contents of the file, rather it will append into the file. Okay, so let me just run this one. You see it started writing from here something else and then this is the new line. Okay, if I will run it again, it will again append it. Okay, you see it is appending. Let me just also write a new line character at the start and two new lines to help you better understand. Okay, so I'm just running it several times and then you see it wrote the text in the file several times. And if I will use a write mode here, it will remove the existing contents and will write the new contents. You see it removed the existing content and wrote the new content. You can also read this file line by line. So for that, instead of the read method, you have to use read line method. Okay, so here I am printing the first line only. Then to print the second line, I have to use f.readLine again. Let me show you the output. You see this is the content written by Python. This is the new line. And if you want to print all of the lines one by one, you can make use of for loop in that case. For, let's say, for I in f, and then you can simply print I. Okay, this will traverse through the file lines one by one and will print it. You see this is the content written by Python. This is the new line. Now let me create a new file. Okay, so let me just here write new file content, and now let me create gurmeet2.txt file. Okay, this file does not exist on desktop. Okay, this file does not exist on desktop. There is no gurmeet2.txt file, but if I use W mode here, it will create a new file. Okay, and will also write the content, new file content in it. Okay, now let me open gurmeet. So you see there is a gurmeet2.txt file with the content that I have already written. Okay, you see it also contains the content that I have written using the code. Even you can create new files with append method as well. Okay, so let me just create a file gurmeet3.txt. Now here I am using the append method, that is A. Okay, so I'm also running this one, no errors, and it must have created gurmeet3.txt as well. Okay, with new file content. Now if I again run this file, let's say in A or W mode, if I run, let's say, W mode, gurmeet3.txt, we know that this file already exists, but still I am making use of W method to recreate it. Okay, it gives no error, but there is a method called X method that will create the file if not exist, and if the file already exists, it will give an error. Okay, you see it gives the error file exist error, but if I write 4.txt which does not exist, okay, it will not give an error, and open the file in writing mode, we can check gurmeet4.txt will exist with the new contents whatever we have written, okay, inside it. And it is not at all necessary to write content. We can also create files without writing contents. Okay, there must be gurmeet5.txt without any content. So these were the three modes that I explained, X, A and W mode, that you can make use of within the open function for different functionalities of creating files. And now let's see how you can remove Python files. Okay, now I want to delete all of these files that I have created from gurmeet1 to gurmeet5.txt. For that I need to import one module in Python file, that is OS module. Okay, so this is an inbuilt Python module. You can use it for different functionalities. I'm using just one method of it, which is remove, os.remove, and then the file path that I want to delete. So I want to delete 1 and then I want to delete all files. Okay, so I also want to delete gurmeet.txt, 1.txt, 2.txt, 3.txt, 4.txt and 5.txt. I want to delete all of these files. Let's see. I simply run this one. So it says file not found error. So this one file does not exist. This file is already deleted because it executed before the error. Now let me just run this one. You see, no errors. All of these files are now deleted. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching this video.